Originally released by Superior Software, but also known as Pro Boxing Simulator from Codemasters, this boxing sim has a twist in where anything goes. And you can sometimes get away with kicking your opponents in the goalies. The dirty business in By Fair Means or Foul is all up front, where the crowd, but not the ref, can see all of the action happening in front of their faces. None of this surreptitious steroid stuffing months before the event like we see in real incidents within the boxing realm. No, here we're more into the innocent punch below the belt and the outrageously overt headbutt. You can do some serious violence on a friend if you happen to have two joysticks. Otherwise you'll have to content yourself with beating the living daylights out of a computer opponent. Playing solo means taking on 6 increasingly difficult opponents on your way to the top, and then even more while you defend the championship belt. You start off with Mild Martin, who's not really all that mild, unless you call a swift kick in the nuts a bit of friendly fun. Progression sees you take on Steady Eddie, Dirty Larry, Fast Freddy, Ronnie Razor and Deadly Dan, which all sound like the nicknames of my mates back at secondary school. Once you're in the ring and the bell goes for round 1, your opponent is out of his corner and heading straight for you. The crowd begin to get into a discontented mood, and speech bubbles saying "get on with it" and right from the seething mass. The ideal technique is to get in there, strike home with a few jabs and move off before you get hurt. You know, Queensberry style. This will keep your energy bar topped up whilst you whittle away at your opponent bit by bit. But everyone's got a game plan until they get punched in the face, so they say. The fair moves are the head punch, body blow, uppercut and duck punch, whereas the foul moves are headbutt, knee, groin punch and kick. So be sure to visit the practice mode first, where you can try out the various punches and kicks against a punch bag or punch ball to help you get acquainted with the available moves. You need to keep up your attacks on your opponent, or his energy meter will gradually creep back up to full. At the end of the 60 seconds, whoever has the most energy wins the round. If you want to score a direct knockout, you'll need to play dirty, and let's face it, this is the most fun part of the game. The mark of a truly great dirty boxer is knowing when to throw the perfect foul without getting spotted by the ref. Traffic light styled indicator at the top of the screen helps with this, and the little man shows green when the ref's not looking and red when a foul punch or kick would have you sent back to the corner. As soon as the green light shows, this is the opportune moment to go in with vicious kicks, below the belt punches, knees, headbutts, anything you can hurt him with really. Sounds like a local football derby here in the UK, so a true sports simulator. Admittedly, By Fair Means or Foul can hardly be said to be pushing back the frontiers of Commodore 64 graphics, and why one of the boxers is purple is a complete mystery. Maybe he wants to feel your biceps. If you know, then you know. The action in the game is pretty humorous though, all being said and done, but the novelty of fouling your opponent will soon wear off. Probably the strangest part of the game is when one of the fighters gets knocked out. He collapses onto the ring like a burst salami, only to get up fresh as a daisy for the next round. The game is pretty good though while it lasts, and there are plenty of moves to perform. The opponents are tough enough to give a decent fight too. Doesn't quite get a big thumbs up, but it's still definitely worth firing up on your Commodore 64 and giving it a whirl. You might really like this game. Thanks for watching guys. What did you think of By Fair Means or Foul? Did you have this in its original format, or did you play the Codemasters Pro Boxing Simulator version? Hit the like button and let me know in the comments. As always, if it's nostalgia that you're seeking and are enjoying the channel, then please do consider subscribing and following me on this epic journey down memory lane, revisiting the games we'd play on our Commodore 64 or Commodore Amiga back in the day. With more games coming daily and plenty more on the channel playlists, it'd be great if you could jump on board, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye for now.